All right, so let's get into this Andrew Tate stuff. I need YouTube to come on over to Kick because this stuff, I'm going to just break down why I allegedly don't believe that Andrew Tate is completely guilty, and anybody saying it's a Matrix attack is just stupid, or they're paid off, or they're a Fed. I got to go break down this case in detail and show you the truth about Andrew Tate and why Trump is not going to protect him, apparently. YouTube, you're going to come over to Kick right now? Come to Kick right now, kick.com/Sneako. Okay.
What you're saying is true, and the rest of the world should wake up. And that's in the most chaotic region of the world.
Yep.
There's a little country called Dubai or called UAE that's actually doing it right.
Yep.
So this is why when people take the Islamic extremism, I go, well, it's not everywhere. They actually have a peace agreement with Israel.
Yep.
The two probably most stable countries.
That's true.
In the Middle East.
That's true.
Whether you like Israel or not.
There's Jews all in Dubai.
There's Israel and Dubai.
Yeah.
Because
There's Jews all in Dubai. Sold out the Muslims to get approval from Jewish supremacists thinking they were going to save them. Did those Jews bail you out of jail? Did they help you out? There's Jews all in Dubai. These are the real Muslims are the Gulf Muslims. Those are the real Muslims.
Because it's GDP, not GDT. Gross domestic product, not gross domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
So you're bringing a valid point. What you're saying is true, and the rest of the...
It's distasteful to signal accounts doxing Nick's family. Ready for Joliet files?
I don't promote any sort of doxing. I don't want anybody to dox. I don't signal that. I'm against it. I ban everybody who does it. I'm completely against that. I've never promoted that. And you're lying right now because you're coping because I'm talking about Taco Tuesday. I'm not part of any sort of doxing. You ask anybody. If I've ever promoted that, anybody who promotes doxing, anybody gets that, gets banned from the comm. All right. So let's see. Is it a Matrix attack?
Tell me roughly. Say what you mean. On your side. Again, we're together. I'm not again. You understand me? Did I say listen? Did I say listen to you? Did I say it? No. Did I say it? Look at the camera. This is what happens. You don't listen. Look at the camera. Why are you getting hit? Why are you getting beaten? Tell me roughly.
Okay, maybe it's just a Matrix attack. Continuing on. And look at the difference. Back then, back when Andrew Tate was arrested for the first time, countless people started protesting in the streets, chanting Free Top G. The thing is, nobody's going to do this anymore. It's over. The only people that's saying Free Top G is going to be a Mexican in his room. That's it. These people, no, they don't have any sort of this influence anymore. So this is the lie that they're trying to run with. People that want Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate to be free, they're like, the Matrix fears the influence that they have over the masculine youth. Where are they? The Matrix fears masculinity. They don't exist. So I tweeted, back before Hustlers University was controlled by tech teams in Israel, now his only supporter left is a funny little Mexican midget. That's it. But let's see. Maybe I'm going too far. Maybe they really are.
It's true that you and your brother made money from video chat studios?
No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I first became a multimillionaire by running a webcam studio.
How long ago was your webcam business?
Yeah, so I stopped having any involvement with it. I think 8 to 9 years ago I stopped. When Corona came, I scaled it back up, right? So I got 20 more girls online. We scaled that back up to $300,000 or $400,000 a month. So I got back into the game hard. But now we're coming towards the end of Corona. I'm going to keep like 5 or 6 of my main girls. I mean, what did I do? I helped some people organize some accounts on an internet website. That's what I did. I created a system that allowed me to convince girls to do this, allowed me to retain 100% control of their income. I know how to make sure the girl can't run away.
Whoa, what? Wait, I thought that they were willingly... no, they're just... What are people saying? That these women are not taken advantage of? Here he is saying, I know how to make sure the girl can't run away. I thought that they were there by their free will. I thought that they had a choice. Oh, they can't run away? And anybody says that this is just rhetoric and they're just trolling, this is in their paid course called PhD, allegedly. Pimping Hoes degree. They're selling this as information.
I helped women with the tax side. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax, but you need to tell your girl that you're paying the tax. Is that my crime? Maybe I did love them. But we're not together anymore, so what? I pretended? Who said I pretended? Prove I pretended to love. And then what did I pretend to love them to achieve?
I have to fuck her so she obeys me. I don't give a shit about having sex with beautiful women. I fuck them so they listen to me, so I can get what I actually want, which is not them. It's a means to an end. I have met beautiful women with a good personality and thought, she will make me money. I have to fuck this bitch. I don't want to have sex with her. I just need the money.
I am accused of helping my friends get big on TikTok. The bullshit!
I'm accused of helping my friends get big on TikTok. Okay. All right. Is that the indecent images of children? I'll show you some of the news articles that have came out. It's all starting to unfold. So Telegraph posted this article. Andrew Tate is charged with possessing child abuse images. Okay, maybe the Matrix just sent him those. I think the Matrix...
Well, how do you feel about Myron screaming free Andrew Tate and Tristan?
I just said exactly what I think about this. And here is the article. I think this is New York Times, where it says Trump will allow the Tate brothers to be extradited to Britain. Oh no. The U.S. president will not step in to block the pair's return to the U.K. after they are arrested in Miami on new sex abuse charges. It says the White House has refused to intervene to prevent Andrew Tate and his brother from being extradited to Britain, despite pressure from figures in Donald Trump's inner circle. Oh, man.
Bomba!
Oh, too bad. Trump needs to go invade Venezuela. Trump's to invade all of them. They're all Mexicans. Take Greenland. Keep bombing Iran. Bomb them all. Us Americans need to bomb the whole world, because me and Trump, we're escaping the Matrix. Whoop-de-doo. 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 Trump don't care about you. That's tough. But maybe it's political. That's what the argument is, right? Maybe his arrest is just it's a political. Yeah, they're attacking Tate's politics. That's what it is. It's a political Matrix attack. They just want to silence him. They really want to. It's a political attack. What? Stopping his tech teams in Israel?
Then bait her out to get your YouTube back. Gonna repeat this until your final breath.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. The more you say it, it might actually hurt my feelings. So you should keep doing it. I think the more you say it, yeah, you're right. It'll make me break.
And I think I get this from my job. So when I'll say pimping because it was webcam, but it was essentially what it was. When I was pimping, you'd pick up a girl, but if you get a high value asset, like a girl, because that's what a beautiful woman is. A beautiful woman's a high value asset. It's like having a Ferrari. You walk down the street with a beautiful woman, it's like driving around Lambo. Everyone's staring at you. So if you pick up a high value asset, in the pimp game, you need to learn how to control her and retain her. You need to make her do as you say, and you have to keep her. You have to keep her regardless.
This is what pimping is. That is exactly what a pimp does, word for word. But yeah, he's defending white people. Pimping is traditionally a black man's profession because black men know how to control white women better than any white man knows how to do. In fact, black men in America and in Europe, the pimps that were black men, they knew how to speak to white women in a way to control them and manipulate them and get them to go and literally sell her body and give the pimp all of the money. This is something a white man can never understand. What was that black guy saying? Well, if you want to figure it out, ask the guy that you think is your ally. Ask that white supremacist black pimp.
In spite of the fact that you cheat, you're busy,
allegedly,
you take all her money, you make her do something she doesn't want to do. And
oh, wait, no, it's a political attack. It's a political attack because Andrew Tate is speaking up about feminism. Yeah, Andrew Tate is defying feminism, and the Matrix can't stand his anti-feminist takes. That's why these women deserve it. Wait, why is he saying he's making her do something she doesn't want to do and that she can't run away, allegedly?
You make her do something she doesn't want to do, and she still has to stay with you. So to me, that's what the game was. And
Nah. So here's a Telegraph article. I don't know if I might have to pay to read this. But, I guess I don't. So there's the sketch of them in court. There's their lawyer, Joseph McBride, I think his name is. He's a New York lawyer. There's Tristan, the U.S. Marshal, and Andrew Tate. All right? And if it really was a Matrix attack, then wouldn't Trump, the guy who escaped the Matrix, according to them, allegedly, wouldn't he have helped him out? I don't know. Anyway, he's will face charges of rape, sex trafficking, and pornography, including charges related to indecent images of a child. Wow. That's really Me Too feminists of that. Anyway. I don't know. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
I was all about trying to get paid. Like I I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money.
Huh? No.
That's what I wanted. So I was a pimp in that sense.
Oh, wait, no. Huh? No way. The Matrix made him say that.
Make me money. That's what I wanted. So I was a pimp in that sense.
Your goal is to inspire a girl to make money and give you the money. So the way you're going to do that is you have to have some element of influence.
In the pimp game, you need to learn how to control her and retain her. You need to make her do as you say, and you have to keep her. Yeah. You have to keep her regardless has to stay with you.
And I became a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
I did this by creating a webcam studio.
And gambling.
By taking girls who didn't know how to be effective on webcam, girls who had never done webcam before, girls who didn't have the equipment, didn't have the know-how, didn't have the will, didn't have the premises,
didn't have the
ability to make money with this exchange.
She's saying I made girls who didn't want to do it.
I
allegedly
created a system that allowed me to convince girls to do this, allowed me to retain 100% control of their income. I know how to make sure the girl can't run away. Because once you teach a girl how to do this, she has the ability to make unlimited money from home. Why would she still give it to you? Why does she just run off and keep it all for herself? Her believing she needs you. And this is extremely important.
So yeah, this is what pimping is. If you don't know, there's a good book. I think it's called like Ice Cold Slim or something like that. It's a book that Dave Chappelle recommended. And just looking at the mentality of a pimp. Basically, the pimp will beat the absolute crap out of a woman and then hug her and make her feel better. This is sexual manipulation. This is how the Pharaoh, Farun, this is how he was controlled. They would get somebody to go and scare him, and they would rape the Pharaoh. And then Isis, a woman, would be sent in by the Pharisees to go and whisper into his ear and have sex with the Pharaoh and make him feel better. So after abusing the absolute crap out of the Pharaoh, the politician, the supposed leader, after abusing him so that he'd be mentally broken at his lowest, weakest point, they'd send in a girl to go comfort him and make him feel better and then whisper nice things. And so now he's trained. So whenever the Pharisees wanted the Pharaoh to do something, Isis would just whisper it into his ear while he was sleeping or about to fall
You're calling
asleep.
Tate evil, but you the one who killed Ben Bader to get your YouTube back.
Really? No, that's not true. Hey, don't say that. They would whisper things, whisper the rhetoric, the new laws. And this is how they would control the guy who's in charge. Pimps do the same thing. They just beat the woman, or they find women specifically who have been abused. They find women who are from a single parent household. They find a woman with no dad because those are the ones that are easier to manipulate. This is pimping 101. Abuse and also be the shoulder to cry on. You give them the disease and the antidote, the medication and the problem.
Because at the beginning, she will need you, but then she won't need you. But you have to keep that fallacy, keep that dream alive that she can't do this without you, to ensure that she doesn't do it without you.
How can she leave you? If you start making loads of money and the girl thinks, well, I want to leave and do this by myself, but you have the Twitter, you have the Instagram, you have the account on your phone, she can't do nothing. All she can do as you say.
Be in charge of her own phone contact with members who like her. You are setting yourself up to get scammed. And that has happened to me before. I went to the room, smashed the room up, told her I knew what she did. She sent me all the money, but that has happened to me before.
If you're not fucking the girl, she is fucking someone else. And that other person she's fucking is going to have the control over her mind, as opposed to you.
She has like a really strong social...
It doesn't really get more satanic than that. This is how, and this is actually how Epstein got people. This is how the Jewish supremacists of Israel get American politicians to do their bidding. I think this is what Lindsey Graham, this is the result of his rhetoric. This evil, Lindsey Graham passed away, and may Allah burn him in hell for eternity. Lindsey Graham, if you look into his eyes, this guy's was 80 years old and had no children, no grandchildren, but was begging America to go and send people to die in a war. And you're like, how are there American slaves that are so strongly serving their masters in Israel? How do they get to that point? Then we learn about Jeffrey Epstein, who now J.D. Vance on Joe Rogan is admitting was a Mossad spy. And on Epstein Island, they would get all these billionaires, get all these politicians, and probably compromise them on camera, get them under this insane sexual blackmail. And then they'd also make them feel better. Oh, it's okay. I know you accidentally killed this girl on this island, and we have a video of it, but we'll make you feel better. If you just go take this AIPAC money and repeat the Judeo-Christian value talking points, everything will be okay. pimping on a larger scale, allegedly.
As opposed to you. If she has like a really strong social circle and she really insists on seeing them, they're going to have a big influence over her. And it is in your best interest to get her away from that social circle. All these things tie into isolating her and taking her away from the outside influences. Every outside influence is your enemy. All of them. How many of them worked for us and didn't sleep with one of us?
None.
One.
Is there one? I thought, who's that one?
The girl from Lithuania. She sucked your dick.
Lithuania, wait. No way the men who are speaking up for white Western values are pimping out a good Lithuanian girl. No.
Yeah, she escaped, I guess. I have to fuck her so she obeys.
Oh no, the white girl escaped? No. No, he's a white nationalist.
Me. I don't give a shit about having sex with beautiful women. I fuck them so they listen to me.
Wait. There's no chance that he would say something like this. It must be a Me Too. It's Me Too. I heard Pablo say that it was a Me Too attack. But why is Andrew Tate tweeting and deleting this? His team deleted this when he was sleeping. He says, I miss human trafficking. I miss human trafficking. The emotions ran high. Been chasing dopamine ever since. Whoop-de-doo. The thing I'm not supposed to say about the Epstein files is that women have become such lying W words, whore is fine, that it's impossible to take any of these unsubstantiated claims seriously. Women have sexed and cried rape so often that real victims never face justice. All the Epstein victims, they were just lying Me Too girls. Was Jeffrey Epstein a victim of the Me Too movement too? Was Jeffrey Epstein a target of a politically coordinated attack? Was Jeffrey Epstein on the Matrix attack? Jeffrey Epstein. Ay, bro.
So I can get what I actually want, which is not them. It's a means to an end. Every single Bond girl was exploited. That's exactly what I do.
No. These women exploiting?
When I watch a Bond film and I see him basically pimp a bitch, to me that speaks to my heart. I've been there.
What?
I've done that.
I have.
No. What?
When you were cool with Tate, you said the charges were fake and an attack what changed.
I believed it back then. I really did. I overlooked this stuff. I believed that it was just rhetoric. I didn't thoroughly investigate it. Also believe that they had a lot of good things to say. And obviously they didn't. They backtracked on everything they ever said. They said that we need to escape the matrix and resist the slave mind. They promoted a gambling link, which is how do you build your empire with a tech team in Israel to spend money on Husser's University to get people to learn how to make money online, right? Escape the matrix and learn how to make money. And then you promote a gambling link, which is the literal antithesis to escaping the financial slavery system. Then they have tech teams in Israel, so you weren't actually with the Muslims. Then they amplify Tommy Robinson, and this guy's an enemy of Islam and also Epstein-affiliated Mossad agent, allegedly. And then you look more into this, and you're like, okay, it looks like they're just straight up admitting it. It looks like this is falling into the category of the Loverboy method. It looks like this is not just this is not a matrix politically coordinated attack. They had these charges pending from like 10, 15 years ago, far before they had any influence. And then you make some connections to realize that they were on this reality show called Big Brother, and they were kicked off because they also had charges back then, allegedly. And you're like, man, I was kind of in a cult. I was kind of getting brainwashed. You know, this person that I thought had something good to say, this person that I thought was really trying to uplift people, was just really trying to scam people, make money, and is a pimp in his DNA and doesn't even want to change. Not even his reversion to Islam is fake. This is what other people say. Pablo will say something like this. Pablo said that at first, when I was literally making his career and putting him on, he admitted what is true, that I was inspired by Malcolm X to convert to Islam. The tweet is pinned. In 2015, I even tweeted it. I read the book back when I was 12 years old, and Malcolm X really made me understand the truth of Islam, and I've always wanted to convert. Then when I don't do a collab and he crashes out and tells his fans to attack me in the street, he says, Sneako's a fake Muslim. When Pablo is literally the most fake Catholic you could ever imagine. He doesn't know about Nostra Aetate, or he just willingly ignores it. He wants to have a white ethno-state which has nothing to do with the teachings of Jesus. He thinks genocide is cool and funny. He thinks that Epstein is not a pedophile. And you're going to say that I'm a fake Muslim? You think this guy is like there reading the rosary, going to mass and confession once a week? Do you think that he's really there eating the Jewish body and blood of Christ? You think he's eating the crackers and drinking the blood? Do you think that that Catholicism is an important part of any of these grifters' lives? Do you think that they care? I believe in Islam because it's the absolute truth, because I want to make it to eternal paradise. Tate says he believes in Islam because it's an aesthetic. One, maybe he was getting money from the GCC and from Dubai and from the UAE. Dubai, a proxy of Israel, apparently. And also, if you listen to what he said, Orthodox Muslim had a great video on it. What did Andrew Tate say when he reverted to Islam? Christians are weak, so Muslims take their religion seriously. Muslims have conservative values. Muslims don't let their women go on OnlyFans. Muslims there and fight back. Muslims can have 4 wives. Did he say Islam is the truth? No. Did Tate say Islam promotes Tawheed? The idea of Islam is singular to the idea of one God, La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah? No, he never said that. Have you ever seen Tate say anything about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Did he ever mention the Prophet? No. Does he even know who the prophets are? No. In fact, he went into a church Jesus ceremony where they're burning candles for Jesus and said, this is great. He said, well, let's praise Jesus. He's worshiping a dead Jewish prophet. Muslims don't do that. That's shirk. That's the number one sin. That's kufr. What else does he do? Promotes Tommy Robinson. He doesn't know anything about Islam. He goes on a podcast with that mafia boss guy and says that like Islam is a sequel. He thinks that Islam is Christianity 2.0. That it's like Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. He doesn't know that in Islam, look at Surah Kaf, the second surah in the Quran. It talks about the Jews and the Christians and how they mix truth and falsehood. Look at Surah Kafirun. Surah Kafirun says specifically, I have my religion, you have your religion. I worship what I worship, and you worship what you worship. It's not that we're on the same team, and it's just an additional thing. Tate will say, like on a podcast, allegedly, almost word for word, Christianity's true, but Islam is like the additional part of it. He doesn't know anything about the religion at all. Nothing. He embraced Islam because it was a cool aesthetic to fit his idea of conservative values or to get UAE money. That was the issue that a lot of people didn't see. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Althon. I appreciate you. Surah Kaf is Surah 18. What's the second, second Surah? It's not Surah Kaf. Surah 2 in Quran. Baqarah. Sorry. Surah Baqarah. All right, the very long surah. Surah Kaf is the one we listened to on Friday for Jummah prayer. Surah Baqarah details about the Jews and Christians.
To me, that speaks to my heart. I've been there. I've done that.
I'd have sex with women to get their money. Yeah. I didn't want to have sex with them. I was trying to get the money.
How do I use these women to make money? Jesus.
Because that's what I did. That was my MO was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me. And that's how I got rich.
Yeah, sounds like that's what pimping is. Anyway, let's see more of this stuff. People are starting to chimp out.
As Americans, I think we have to reflect and look around and see if our allies actually share our values. The
American values. Hits blunt. Okay, we'll get to this afterwards.
That's the reasoning behind like why some girls don't like it, because they're scared they're gonna die.
I think this girl's Vivian. This is one of the bottom B words of their operation, kind of like the Ghislaine Maxwell to the Tate-Stein empire, allegedly.
That's the reasoning behind like why some girls don't like it, because they're scared they're gonna die. I've actually seen some guys accidentally, how funny is that? Accidentally kill their girlfriends during the sex because they were choking them that hard. That's the
dude. I've seen guys accidentally kill girls before.
England used to be a country. Now it's charged by Keir Starmer, some fucking wanker who keeps issuing Interpol warrants for me. We need to get Andrew Tate. Interpol. Bro, just fucking chill out. I'm in bed.
Chill out, dude. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Indecent images of a child. Chill out, bro. Matrix attack.
Beverly Hills, come get me. I'm in Beverly Hills, come get me. I'm in Beverly Hills, come get me. I'm not hard to find. I post my location on Twitter, and I'm 6'3", walking around Beverly Hills with a crowd of adoring fans. Come get me. England used to be.
Well, careful what you wish for.
Oh my God.
Careful what you wish for. Yikes!
My business card. I'm gonna get my business card. Stay right here.
Let's see the business card.
Everyone laughs at it, thinks it's some kind of fucking joke. My business card is not a fucking joke.
No?
My business card is real. So you look at my business card, it says Andrew Tate, millionaire and all-around nice guy. But in the back it says I specialize in the following. And you'll see a whole list of tasks, a whole bunch of stuff on there that I specialize in. You can read it. Pause the video if you want, you can read each one.
Okay. It says sexual athlete, ventriloquist, orgies organized, travel, yacht parties.
So, wars fought, modeling exposure, assassinations plotted, revolutions started. The list goes on and on. Tigers tamed, helicopter hire. When people read this, they go, Andrew, you're full of shit. I'm not full of shit. I'm a fucking G. The point is, if you're gonna pay me enough money, I'll get it done. That's always been my mindset. What's the key to becoming rich? Well, first, if you're ready to pay me, there's nothing I will not do.
Nothing? 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 No.
Rich. Well, first, if you're ready to pay me, there's nothing I will not do.
Oh, buddy boy! Oh, my God! The blood clot you're talking about. What the blood clot up, G? Don't talk about the blood to my boot pa.
Sits here saying revolution started, people sit there and laugh. If someone's gonna transfer me $1 billion American, I guarantee I'll start a fucking revolution. I guarantee it. If you want a rocket on Mars, no problem. Pay me. I'll set a price, 3.5 billion American. I don't care what it takes. If you're gonna pay me, I'm gonna fucking...
Man, what the blood clot is talking about the top G? He the bottom G do anything for the dollar. No idiot. Little idiot boy taking the PP. Little idiot boy taking PP from the Jew. No, what the blood clot is talking about, man? Bad man, butty boy.
Do it, because if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And that's the point of my card. There's nothing I cannot do for a fee.
Man, what the blood clot the top G talking about? Man, what the blood clot the bottom G? Man, little idiot boy. Little idiot boy taking the PP from the Jew. Look at idiot boy. Oh my God. Okay, so here's the lawyer. Let's go see the news. I've been joking around too much.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today went as expected.
I kind of feel bad, man, because I actually do like Justin Waller. Justin Waller, no disrespect, bro. Sharpies put TTS at 20.
There was never going to be any fireworks today. Today wasn't about controversy. Today was about just enforcing Mr. Tate's, Andrew and Tristan Tate's rights and objecting to the extradition process. We are, of course, objecting to extradition.
Did they choose the lawyer and instead of getting like the best Jewish lawyer in Manhattan, they just found the one that looked like him the most? Look, message to the people watching the stream: when you choose your lawyer, don't be like, I like him, he looks like me. Get the best for your buck. Like, you know, you want to get someone who's going to get you out of jail, not emulate you.
Because Andrew and Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be extradited for crimes they did not commit. They're entitled to have their day of court that we've been litigating the case for 3 years in Palm Beach County in Florida. So we're fighting extradition. We've assembled a team here. These are from the Roy Black's prestigious firm. The Honorable and since passed on Roy Black, he's a legend, and they're here. They have joined our team. We have a competent team. We have a wonderful team. We're looking forward to getting the best possible result under the sun.
Warner, if he didn't lock in.
Proceedings have now started in this courtroom, so I am less liberal with what I'm able to say. But if you have any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer them in a way that's respectful of your time, of our time, and of the court processes. Go ahead.
Acknowledging in court that the brothers reviewed the complaint and you with them, could you explain their first reaction to these allegations?
The allegations, their first reaction to the allegations is the first reaction that any innocent man or woman would have. It's garbage. It's a stitch-up job. They're after us to punish us with the process. The process is the punishment. When you drag somebody's name through the media, when you slander them, when you defame them, when you accuse them of heinous and terrible allegations, the process becomes the punishment until you can clear your name. They've been clearing their name.
Dude, imagine being his lawyer and you have to say they never did anything wrong, and then you open up Twitter and Tate's like, I miss human trafficking. The dopamine made my emotions run high. You're like, bro, I gotta say, bro.
Domestically and abroad for years, this is just the next logical conclusion in that situation. Keir Starmer just retired or is retiring. I'm sure he's mad that Andrew and Tristan Tate had a lot to do with
yeah, it's even the funnier thing too is that they wanted to pin it on Keir Starmer to grift the right-wing people and say that it was Keir. He's not even the prime minister anymore. He resigned.
In Great Britain.
And how funny is it too that, I mean, if it was under the Biden administration, then people could be like, oh, the liberal woke left, they are the ones refusing to extradite him. But it's Trump. It's the right wing. It's right-wing America. You know who else could save him? Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State. They're not going to do it. they have no real way to cope and lie about it. Before, you could. I mean, it was so woke, it was so feminist before that there was a valid argument, especially when the arrest photo was very different. Do you guys remember, type of one in the chat, do you remember the arrest photo from 2023 where they're doing the Freemason hand signs and he had the hoodie on? And he's like, the Matrix has attacked me. You were like, oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, look, I fell for it. It was kind of dumb. I mean, in hindsight, but I was like, oh, whoa, the Matrix is attacking him, bro. Oh my God. It's like, bro, he got the hoodie on. It's, bro, look at the, it was cool. Now he gets arrested and he looks like a Miami BBL demon. You look guilty, bro. You look guilty. You should have been prepared for that.
And there's a new guy in there right now, but this is the last vestige of attack of a prime minister who didn't do a good job, and he continues to do bad work, and I'll just leave it there. Innocent until proven guilty. We're going to let the court process.
See how they blame Keir Starmer, but they're not going to blame Trump for preventing the extradition?
Play out here the way that it should. We're happy to be here.
All right, we need to watch the whole thing. I saw there, yeah, there's a podcast from Jack Mueller drop. I don't want to watch the whole thing. Here's that photo in court. And let's see how far this goes back. See, this video is from 2024, if you remember. If anyone's wondering why. Oh, look, Sneako, why are you laughing? Sneako, why do you think you should be more what do they say? I don't know, they say that I should be cordial about this. I don't know what you think. Not everyone's saying that, but I do hear that. And I'm like, you clearly weren't paying attention for the past several years. Let's go to take some steps down memory lane, huh?
Because a few people got confused, including Sneako. And guys, I know everyone's giving him a hard time right now, but I'm not here to end Sneako's career. I mean, I could. I'm that guy, but I'm not here to do that to the.
Are you? Are you?
The guy, you know, he's young. He's young. He'll get it.
Also, keep in mind, you remember we put those allegations on me? You said in 2022 I tried to do the Loverboy method and have sex with him. This is 2 years after. Why didn't he bring it up here? So is this what he was talking about? Oh, I could end his career. I'm gonna pretend like he tried to sleep with me. That's what he was saying. If it were true, you would say it here. Imagine keeping that information private. For optics come out as the bigger person? No. No, I mean, I am the bigger person. I'm a free man and he's locked up in jail. And Trump's not helping him out. The bigger person is staying true to this and being honest about the case and what allegedly I don't think happened about it. What do you want me to do? What is the alternative to being the bigger person right here? After he... You must be out your mind, bro.
I'm that guy, but I'm not here to do that to the guy. You know, he's young. He's young. He'll get it. So, you know, whatever. Sneako has his view. The only reason I even replied
Irony
to
is he ended his own career. I doubt he'll see the light of day. UK doesn't play.
UK does not play around at all, bro. If you've ever had to fill out a visa form to go travel to the UK, they are extremely strict. They do not play around. They are not at all free and open like America is. If they actually do get extradited and deported to the UK, it's not looking for good. Well, at least they got to go back to Luton. They can be with Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy. They did it to themselves, bro. Ego's the downfall of every man. Ego will destroy you. And when he says, like, you need to bow down to me, worship me, God Andrew Tate. I made God love me. I convinced God to like me.
Because he implied I was Jewish.
Bless your brother Vince with some famousness like Myron with Ryad. And bring on Tim Tompkins.
It's because he implied I was Jewish, which he knows is a bit far. It's kind of interesting.
Was it a bit far, or did I have insight? Did I make a prediction like Jang back in 2024? He implied I was Jewish, which is a bit far. 2 years later, I got tech teams in Israel. They can pull the plug on my business at any moment. Sounds like I was making a pretty valid point.
You know, I've always noticed this about him. He's kind of passive aggressive, you know?
No, I mean, even in this situation, I called him a Jew. Like, it wasn't nothing passive about that.
He's kind of like one of those girls who, like, starts a fight and gets in your face and says, hit me then, hit me, hit me, hit me. And then, like, hits you 3 times, hit me. And then you hit her and she's like, oh.
Wow. Isn't it interesting that his only reference point to talk about somebody is beating up a woman? Right, look how many times he just snitches on himself. He's kind of like when you beat up a woman and kill them. He kind of reminds me when I human trafficked and I was a pimp and I killed people and I beat up women and have indecent images of a child saved on my phone. That's what it reminds me of. Sneako's young. He kind of reminds me of the indecent child abuse images I have. For Allah, bro.
It's like, you can't just sit there and call me a Jew and then be like, why did he reply that? Like, bro, you need to chill out.
Chill out. Chill out. That's what he said, too, when they were trying to get him arrested.
Anyway, I have nothing against Sneako. He's a man on his own journey. I'm not his enemy. I don't need to implode his career. If he wants to ruin his career, he can do it himself, carrying down this asinine path of insanity.
Asinine path of insanity. Whoop-de-doo.
So nothing against him. This is not an anti-Sneako stream. I know all of you are messaging me, bury Sneako. No, I won't. I'm a merciful man. What I am going to do is explain my tweet.
Because no one cares about your stupid tweet. Get him out of here. Interesting, too. You know what the right wing did? Because they all started championing. Look at the irony. Someone clip this, bro. They plan and Allah plans, and Allah is truly the best of planners. What do all these skin worshippers do? They side with Tate, even though he is there trafficking white women in Europe, destroying the birth rate. And they say deport Sneako because I say, hey, look, I think people should be Muslim. Look who got deported and look who's still home. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, deport Sneako. Buy this shirt with his name on it. Deport Sneako. Isn't that based? I owned him. That's based in Christ pill. Tate's innocent, and then he gets locked up, and Trump doesn't defend him, and I'm free, and they're locked up. Whoop-de-doo, you stupid idiot. Try not to go against Allah, especially the people who claim to believe in him. So, let's see. This is the Florida State Attorney talking about the case.
The final question, if they were convicted on all counts of all these charges, what kind of sentence could they be looking at?
The rest of their lives in prison. I mean, and that's just in the UK. There's also charges
Myron
back in
and
Romania.
Wyatt, which have 10
and there's
times your IQ, understand this is a political attack.
Okay, give some evidence. This is a political attack. What would they be attacking politically from Andrew and Tristan Tate? Someone tell me right now in the chat. What would they be attacking? His tech teams in Israel? His gambling site? The fact that he's against feminism? Whoa! Whoa, feminism! The Matrix needs to stop their anti-feminist rhetoric. What? What are they... Because they clearly folded to the Jews over the song and threw me under the bus. If the Matrix was doing a political attack, it would be me. Like Elon tried to do when I said, Inshallah, the world becomes Muslim. When they threw me under the bus...
Went to Medina for a week, then came back a demon. Yikes, thank God I'm Christian.
Okay. Happy for you, bro. Happy for you, bro.
Investigation still underway in the United States. So I do not think that the Tate brothers...
It's so funny people come in here like, yeah, thank God for my religion. Dude, nobody asked you. Like, they come in here, hey, this is my religion. You are in here because you're insecure, and I'm saying things that are making you question it, so I can literally see the cope in all the money you give me. This is what's so funny, too, about having the TTS up. You know, I'm averaging like $1,000 to $2,000 every single day from the TTS. And I think like 60 to 70% of it is these skin worshippers trying to justify and cope all day. It's so funny. I'm making a lot of money. I mean, no, it hurt. That really hurt my feelings, bro.
Be able to go back to the life they're used to. I think that their academy, their school, which gives out PhDs for young men to try to be misogynists like them, the PhD stands for pimp and hose degree. I mean, that tells you who these people are. So I think they're facing the rest of their lives in a prison cell.
The final question, if they...
Wow, the rest of their lives in a prison cell. Okay, that's crazy. What did Pablo say?
The laws should be rewritten. If the laws don't condemn them to jail, they should be changed so they are. Andrew and Tristan Tate should be put in jail for making porn.
Careful what you wish for. Arriba! Acosta to tu madre! Manuelito Fuertístico! Happy Taco Tuesday.
They gotta go.
Oh!
The laws.
It work.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
All this bullshit they put me through had one singular objective.
Yeah.
And the objective was to make me say sorry.
Yeah.
I was the symbol of resistance. And all they wanted me to do was say sorry.
Yeah.
That's all they wanted. Because once they get that, he's not top G anymore.
Yeah.
Look, he was top G. We hit him with the system. Look, he's sorry. Look. See? That's your hero? And they can't fucking stand that I've never said sorry.
Yeah.
Put me back in that shitty room in the Romanian dungeon for 25 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I'll leave with a big beard and I won't say fucking sorry.
Yeah.
Because the second I say fucking sorry,
Yeah.
all of this work was for nothing. Because
Yeah.
me saying sorry, me breaking, would break the hearts of all the young men who believe in me.
So I'm sorry to anybody who is offended.
Oh!
I'm sorry to anybody who's offended.
What?
All this bullshit.
What? Hey!
Should have eaten.
So this is the cousin Luke Tate. What's he saying?
Should have eaten the damn Oreo.
I believe you are a real Muslim, but there is just something about you. You sound evil.
Okay.
Chapstick in the Oreo. I messed up twice.
It's all
I
his
didn't
fault.
realize. I didn't know that.
You
this would
could have
happen.
flipped the universe
I
back
know,
to
I know I-
normal.
But why do people talk in the TTS like anyone cares about your opinion? Like, I believe. Do you think you're literally typing that like you matter? I don't care what you think about me.
Should have eaten the damn Oreo.
No, it's the chapstick.
Chapstick in the Oreo. I messed up twice.
It's all
Like, dude, like, oh really? You think I'm a real Muslim? Well, thank you. Oh my God, you validated my
Sneako
religion.
it. Lovu bro.
Sneako de. Sneako de.
should have eaten the damn Oreo.
No, it's the chapstick.
Chapstick in the Oreo. I messed up twice.
It's all
I
his
didn't
fault.
realize. I didn't know that.
You
this would
could have
happen.
flipped the universe
I know,
back to
I know I
normal
did.
had you
I
just
know.
put the damn chapstick.
We're filming TC in the moment of crisis.
This is your fault.
I know.
Brandon, don't make him feel bad.
I know it's my fault. Anyway.
Well, he can lead the charge now. He's the next one. Okay, this is why the Matrix. Who was that guy earlier? Myron and Riyadh are right. It's a political attack. Is this what the Matrix fears? Yeah. The Matrix can't stand this. The Matrix can't stand this. They had to get it. This is just too based. The aura. Oh my God, bro. The aura. It's too powerful. Oh my God, it's too powerful. The Matrix, stop him. Stop him.
He made his way into the Knicks fan base like a snake.
Stop him! Stop him! Yeah. He ended up becoming like a little Groiper clipper like the San Diego Terrace. So PBD started running cover. Let's go see. So Pablo was the one defending him. And I think PBD also
Jealous
defended him
ex
too.
talking about all these scumbags only after they cut him off. Notice a trend.
Okay. You think this is the cope? There's just more cope. I love how much money I make from these coping skin worshippers. Tate literally admitted, him and his brother said they threw me under the bus because they couldn't face the backlash and I could. They admitted that themselves. They said, I just showed you a clip of them saying they tried to end my career 2 years ago. You're jealous of them. No, it's okay. It's okay. What did PBD say? So here's one thing.
Someone in the shower, I said, hey.
Come for the sexy time and we deep on. Okay, Sneaky?
One time we're in the shower, I said, hey. I looked at my boys. Whose pee-pee is that? Mine. Whose is that? Mine. Whose is this? Yours, Daddy. I said, who gets to play with that? Who? Only you.
What?
And yours is you. And mine. One time we're in the shower, I said, hey. I looked at my boys. Whose pee-pee is that?
I don't
Mine.
know.
Whose is that? Mine. Whose is this? Yours, Daddy.
No.
I said, who gets to play with that?
No one.
Who? Only you.
No.
You
should
And
stop
yours is
acting
you.
like you're holier
And mine-
than
one time
thou.
we're in the shower, I said,
Mr.
hey.
Swinger Parties.
I looked at
You know what's interesting too? I never act like I'm holier than thou. But people who are realizing Islam is the truth because they realize that they follow a fake religion or they worship their own skin. I never make it so that I am holier than thou. When have I ever said that? I'm a very flawed person, just like every Muslim. I'm trying the best I can do. But because they're hearing the truth, they're like, why do you act like you're better than me? Dude, like Tate is saying, he has charges of having an indecent image of a child on his phone. He's saying word for word, pimping is what I do. Women can't even run away from me. I force them under my will. Yeah, I'm not like, well, you think you're better than him? You think you're better than him?
My boys. Whose pee-pee is that?
White nationalists should say anything. I know the cope is just, it's mind-blowing to see. So let's see PBD's defense.
If you can't tell that this is all politically driven and motivated, like you're being delusional, okay? I know Andrew, I know his brother. I can't speak for every single thing, every little minuscule thing, but you know what when you talk, and I'm not blaming.
Wait, I thought you guys care about the Muslim grooming gangs. Wait, you spend all this time talking about Muslim grooming gangs, and then when there's an overwhelming amount of charges on Andrew, a supposed Muslim, now you guys like him? Oh, is it because he's not a real Muslim and because he's siding with the GCC and he has tech teams in Israel? Is that why you think he's innocent?
But when you talk about the system, when you constantly...
The system is Jews, you stupid. Like, the system, the feminist system, it's you. You are the system. You are the matrix. The system. It's 2026, bro. Like, this doesn't still work on people.
Are talking about the powers that be in the matrix, it's not surprising that they're always going to come.
Who are the powers that be? Who controls the matrix? Who? What are we still doing here? Who?
After you, and they're never going to stop. I remember when Andrew, he was speaking to somebody, he said, the way that they work is first they take your money, then they try to destroy your reputation through the media, and then they try to kill you, okay? And as it seems, they're still working on the second one because this is going to be nonstop. This will never, ever, ever stop at. And when it comes to this world of women and whatever, as we've learned through all the stuff that America...
Women control the matrix. Oh, God. Okay. No, it's not the Jewish supremacists of Israel. Guys, women run the matrix. It's women.
America's gone through with all these false allegations with people just coming forward. All you need is an allegation. That is it. And if there's somebody in the system that...
You know why this is so retarded too? When they talk about false allegations or when anyone says, oh, like you're like promoting feminism now. Tate literally openly put false allegations on me, and all the white nationalist chuds knew that was a bunch of BS, and they still pushed it because they don't like me. Tate word for word said, Sneako tried to have sex with me. Everybody knows that was BS, and people still promoted it just to try to ruin me. And so if you are going to cry about Me Too, talk about the fact that Andrew Tate is guilty of being a Me Too fake accuser. That's him. He's exactly the lying whore that he pretends to be against. That's him. A prostitute saying that he'll do anything for money and saying that I tried to have sex with him 4 years ago. And nobody believes it. Where was the evidence? Where did he have any sort of receipts? And he said it happened 4 years ago. 2 years after, he's saying, Sneako's young. I don't want to ruin his career. Didn't say it then. Then at the club across, he's saying, we'll do an arty-farty video in New York. You're a third world defender. Did he call me a gay guy who tried to sleep with him or the defender of the third world? There's no sort of proof at all. And maybe there were like a small fraction of people who believed it, but now we see what's really going on. So if you want to cry me a river about Me Too, talk about this white supremacist black pimp who's now in jail.
They even look for these type of females. They look for these type of girls that say, oh, were you with him during this time and this time? Okay, just say this, we'll give you some money. That's how it's working. That's how it is. And you know what? I'm sorry, Pat. If you're living a life.
Because that's PPBD. Okay, I'm a pee-pee guy, okay? I get in the shower, I'm naked, they're my children, okay? They got their pee-pee, okay? They call me pee-pee-BD, all right? I'm a pee-pee guy, okay? Who's pee-pee? Who could play with it? You, me, you, mine. Yes, daddy, pee-pee, okay? I'm a numbers guy. It's about 5.3, 5.4.
Conversation with who in the car the other day? With the kids. And I was telling them, guys, they're like, well, what happened, Uncle Vinny? Did he do? I go, listen, just know this will never happen to you if you treat women with respect and dignity. You find the girl that you love, you get married, blah, blah, blah. When you have a pool of 1,000 women, guys, the odds of some of them coming forward, even if it's a lie, are very, very high, especially when there's money involved.
Please look into the book, The Disease and the Cure by Ibn Qayyim, amazing for...
What voice was that? Okay, thank you.
Of high power that want to destroy you, and you're seeing it in real time.
Yeah. Adam, let's try you one more time.
Okay.
DVD, you got me now, sir?
Go for it. Let's test it out.
You know what's so funny? He's literally in Israel right now. Wait, was this? Wait a second.
Salam Bratha. I'm from Iran.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, damn
I
saint.
left Shizm, but now I'm trying to become Sunni, thanks to you.
Allahu Akbar, let's go! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar, someone clip that. Great to see that. Great to see you come to the truth. No disrespect to the Shias, it's all one ummah, but Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was not worshiping graves, he was not, slapping his chest. And I think that they're so close, but they get some things incorrect. And no disrespect, I love the Shia brothers, but it's cool to see you come to the truth, brother. Okay, so they're here talking about the Matrix, and what's Adam Sosnick is literally on a trip to Israel right now. I think this was his tech team the whole time.
Great. Well, listen, I'll tell you, much like the 50 Cent album, Iran didn't want this podcast to come out. They must have done some internet blackout, but I'm here in a bunker. Got me now, sir?
Go for it. Let's test it out.
Great. Well, listen, I'll tell you, much like the 50 Cent album, Iran didn't want this podcast to come out. They must have done some internet blackout, but I'm here in a bunker.
That was the stupidest joke I've ever heard in my life, bro. What was the 50 Cent album? What was it, Many Men? What was the Get Rich or Die Trying? What? The IRGC controls the internet? This is...
Ready to give you some answers. So we're talking about Andrew Tate, is that right?
Yes.
So let me just lay it on you with the Tates. I like the Tates. I'm rooting for the Tates. I think the Tates are the definition of poking the bear too hard, and now they're getting done dirty.
No, they're not, bro. They apologize to you when they poke the bear too hard. This is so stupid. If you still fall for this, bro, then you might as well start worshiping the Antichrist now. They're the result of poking the bear too much. You know who really pokes the bear too much? Me. When I say, inshallah, the whole world's Muslim, Elon Musk, the African migrant trillionaire, calls for my deportation. When they play the Nigga Heil Hitler song and everybody folds and they point the blame at me, was I the one who folded? Because that song pokes the bear. He was the one all butthurt and butt mad about it. What is poking the bear? Is it saying women can't drive? Or is it saying Nigga Heil Hitler? Let's be real for a second. If you want to be poking a bear, no way. What do they say? Ain't no such things as halfway crooks. You got to fully commit. If you want to be poking the bear, poke that freaking bear. Almost curse.
And people don't want to hear what they have to say. Question for you guys. What were they charged with and convicted of all the things in Romania?
I don't think
I'll give you the...
It's charged from the UK, idiot. It doesn't have to do with Romania. They have two different cases, one in Romania, one in the UK. Indecent images of a child, trafficking, and rape.
Quick answer. It was nothing.
Zero.
They were convicted
It's not
of
Romania.
nothing. So now the UK is going back in time, like they're Michael J. Fox, to try to find something and pin it on Tate's. They continue to win. You might not like them, and it's totally okay to disagree with them. What you should be appalled by is the justice system in the UK. At this point, their credibility is at an all-time low. So I
thought you guys wanted them to get the Muslim grooming gangs.
Rooting for the Tates. I don't know what the latest iteration of their situation is, but you know how they say some people are built for this? Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are built for this, and I hope they get out.
Yeah, that should be a sign when the only people defending you are Mexican white supremacists and Israelis. That's it. That's it. There's no more protests in the street. There's nobody of value. There's none of your Muslim brothers. It's a Mexican midget and some Jews. That's it. That's all you got.
Please tell Daryl that this is not a woman's suit.
Oh my God, that's a woman's suit.
You're wearing a woman's suit?
There were these huge bins of clothes, and everybody was rifling through them like crazy, and I grabbed one. And it fit. So I don't think that this is totally just a woman's suit. At the very least, it's bisexual. Please tell Daryl that this is not a woman's suit.
Tonight, British authorities are seeking the extradition of Andrew and Tristan Tate. The prominent influencers in the so-called manosphere were arrested by federal marshals in Miami. CBS's Christian Benavidez is there with details on the new charges. Christian.
Pablo? America first. Pablo!
W Suit Supply.
Good
See
evening,
truth
Jarika.
through
The
funny.
Tate brothers were taken into custody as they were heading to a boxing event that one of them was set to co-host here in Miami. They've indicated that they're likely going to fight those extradition charges back to the United Kingdom.
W. Pablo.
U.S. Marshals arrested notorious social media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate in Miami on Saturday, stemming from recent developments in the UK. Authorities there, who already had a case against the duo, say 4 more alleged victims of the brothers came forward with accusations of rape, sex trafficking, assault, child and extreme pornography,
bringing the total number of charges faced to 59. The charges relate to 7 victims spanning a period from 2010 to 2017.
The men are part of the so-called manosphere, boasting millions of followers and selling online courses on masculinity. In 2022,
Nick's
the
mother
Tate
is
brothers
Italian,
were
father
arrested in
Irish, but
Romania
you never
on
mentioned
rape,
that for
human
some
trafficking.
reason only Mexic.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Trafficking and sexual exploitation charges. The case did not go to trial but remains open.
Hey, aren't you niggas supposed to be attacking me in public? Why are you giving money in the TTS? Aren't you guys supposed to be deporting me? Aren't you guys supposed to be... If you see Sneako in New York, say F you. Green lit, on site. You're giving me money in the TTS talking about somebody else's ethnicity, you stupid shud. Do something. Aren't you supposed to be a movement?
Last year, the brothers left Romania for Florida, and state officials announced a probe into their activity. The Tate brothers deny all allegations. Their attorney tells CBS News the world knows Andrew and Tristan Tate are innocent.
We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
The Tate brothers are set to face a judge as early as tomorrow. Legal experts have said
That was so funny,
that
bro.
this will likely be a lengthy legal battle over extradition. Jarika?
Christian Benavides.